Today, let's explore an important topic: how to communicate like a man of true value. This isn't just about talking smoothly or making an impression. It's about how you present yourself. In today's dating world, a place filled with challenges, drama, and ever-changing emotions, a high-value man doesn't need to put on an act or constantly try to please others. He doesn't chase superficial coolness or rely on fancy words. His strength comes from inner confidence, calm composure, and the ability to manage his emotions. What truly matters isn't making someone like you, but becoming the kind of man they genuinely respect and admire. When you stay grounded and aren't swayed by emotional turbulence, you avoid getting caught up in the chaos of modern dating and maintain your inner peace. Dating today is full of challenges, but as a man of value, you don't need to change the world. Instead, you change how you approach it. Confidence and self-respect not only help you navigate conversations, but also create a natural charisma, one that stems from your attitude and actions, not your looks or flashy words. Ultimately, today's lesson isn't just about communication, it's about reassessing yourself. Stop chasing surface-level qualities and start building value from within. That's the real path to becoming the best version of yourself. First, calm confidence in conversations. To become a high-value man, the most essential foundation is calm confidence. If you react emotionally to every little thing a woman says or does, you lose your standing from the outset. Women are drawn to emotional control, not emotional chaos. In today's world, where people are easily swept up by validation and drama on social media, men who can maintain composure are rare, and women notice that value. When talking to a woman, never let her see you sweat. You need to give her the sense that you're in control, even when she tests your patience with playful teasing or unexpected situations. The reason high-value men thrive in conversations with women is simple. They don't react emotionally. Women aren't just looking for someone fun to be around. They're instinctively drawn to men who make them feel safe under pressure. When you remain calm, especially in awkward or tense moments, you're not just telling her with words that you're different. Your actions prove it. You show that you're steady, reliable, and grounded, qualities far more attractive than flashy looks or a fancy job title. Imagine this scenario. You're out with her, and the conversation takes an odd turn. Maybe she makes a sharp comment that would throw most men off or provoke a defensive reaction. But instead of losing your cool, you smile and respond lightly. In that moment, you've shown her your worth without needing to justify yourself or resort to grand gestures. When you feel the urge to explain yourself, defend your actions, or react emotionally, pause. Take a deep breath. Let your response come from a place of composure and control. When you do this, your words will naturally carry more weight, and that will leave a far deeper impression than any clever or elaborate speech ever could. Second, smart communication. Words that matter and silence at the right time. This is where many men stumble. They talk too much. High-value men don't speak just to fill the silence. When they do speak, every word has purpose, and they let silence do the work when needed. The key difference lies in their approach. They don't ramble or let conversations become meaningless. Instead, they focus on saying things that matter and use silence to create impact. In modern dating, this is an underrated yet highly effective strategy. Silence, when used correctly, is a clear sign of confidence. It shows that you're comfortable with yourself and don't rely on external validation or approval. This is rare in a world where people often overtalk and overshare. A man who speaks with purpose will always stand out. Women are accustomed to hearing cliched lines and worn-out compliments that every guy throws around. Try something different. Instead of telling her she's beautiful, a compliment she's likely heard hundreds of times, say something more meaningful and grounded. For example, you could say, "You have such a unique perspective. I'd love to hear more about it." This not only stands out, but also opens the door to deeper conversations, encouraging her to share more with you. Practice saying less and listening more. When you speak, make sure every word is thoughtful, meaningful, and intentional. You'll discover that silence has its own power. Women not only respect a man like this, but are also drawn to the confidence that comes from controlling the flow of the conversation and letting silence work in your favor. It's an art of subtlety that speaks volumes. Master this, and watch your communication skills transform. Third, the art of emotional detachment, mastering yourself in every situation. Let's talk about rejection, a stumbling block that crushes many men. Most fear it, dread it, and when it happens, they allow it to shatter their confidence. But high-value men approach it differently. They don't let rejection dictate their emotions or define their worth. The reason is simple. Rejection is not personal, and it certainly doesn't reflect their value. They understand that not every woman will be interested, and that's perfectly fine. When a woman isn't intrigued, they don't turn it into a big deal. They don't overthink it or spiral into frustration. Why let a fleeting interaction determine your worth? The truth is, women are far more attracted to men who remain unfazed by rejection. This demonstrates emotional strength and confidence from within, qualities that are increasingly rare today. Women are used to men crumbling or losing their composure when they hear no. But when they encounter someone who smiles and moves on effortlessly, it piques their curiosity. If a woman senses that rejection can crush you, she'll immediately lose respect. However, if she sees you maintain your confidence, remain unshaken, and carry on with your life, you send a powerful message. My value doesn't come from your approval, it comes from within. This is what makes high-value men stand out. They don't seek validation from others, so they don't fear losing it. Change the dynamic with emotional detachment. When you no longer need her approval to feel good about yourself, you completely shift the dynamic of the interaction. This is what separates a high-value man, particularly a Stoic one. The Stoic man is always ready to lose, not because he's indifferent or doesn't care, but because he doesn't tie his emotions to the outcome of a single interaction. He knows his confidence isn't tied to one woman, one date, or one moment. He isn't playing the short game, he's looking at the bigger picture, and women can sense this. Rejection in the presence of a man like this becomes insignificant because he doesn't let it affect his value. This emotional detachment is what makes a Stoic man stand out. The irony is that this very calmness often causes the woman who rejected him to second-guess her decision. When you're not shaken by rejection, you flip the script. This confidence is not only magnetic, but also exceptionally rare. Women are drawn to men who don't let their value be determined by a moment or a person. How to handle rejection. The next time you face rejection, try this. Smile. Thank her for her time. Walk away with your head held high. This is more than just polite behavior. It sends a powerful message. I'm not easily shaken. My value doesn't rest in anyone else's hands. When you show that your self-worth isn't tied to someone's approval, you create an irresistible allure. Women recognize that you're a truly high-value man, not because you're trying to prove it, but because you don't let others define your worth. This calm confidence not only makes you stand out, but also demonstrates that you're playing a bigger game, where each interaction is just a small part of the larger picture of your life. And that is truly powerful. Fourth, staying calm in every situation. Have you ever found yourself in a heated moment, maybe during a date or a disagreement, feeling like you're about to emotionally explode? Most men make this mistake. They lose their composure and let the situation control them. When this happens, they also lose control over how they are perceived. Here's what you need to understand. Calmness is power. In the drama-filled world of modern dating, the man who stays calm always comes out ahead. Women often test men. They push emotional buttons to see how you'll react. The moment you become defensive or lose your cool, you lose her respect. In contrast, high-value men remain calm, no matter the circumstances. If she challenges you, keep your composure. If she pushes your boundaries, don't flinch. You're in control. The appeal of calm confidence. Women are drawn to men who can maintain their composure under pressure. It's a hallmark of a high-value man, someone who knows who he is and isn't easily swayed by external chaos. This principle applies not only in dating, but also in everyday conflicts. The next time someone frustrates you, resist the urge to react immediately. Stay calm. Give yourself a moment, and you'll find that you have more control over the outcome. Calmness is not indifference. It's important to note that staying calm doesn't mean ignoring or being indifferent to the issue. It simply means not being ruled by fleeting emotions. Instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to manage the situation with confidence and poise. Practicing calmness in small daily situations prepares you for bigger moments in life. When you demonstrate this level of self-control, you not only earn respect, but also leave a lasting impression as a truly high-value man. By mastering calmness, you're not just responding to challenges, you're shaping how the world perceives you, and that, in itself, is a powerful trait. Fifth, active listening, the key to building deep connections. In a world full of distractions from smartphones, social media, and endless notifications, giving your full attention has become a rare skill. But here's the truth. One of the most attractive qualities a man can have is being fully present in a conversation. When a high-value man talks to a woman, he isn't just physically present, he's completely engaged, mentally as well. He listens sincerely, participates in the conversation, and makes her feel like she's the only person in the room. This level of attentiveness is uncommon in today's world, which is why it's so valuable. Why most men fall short. Most men are simply waiting for their turn to speak. They pretend to listen by nodding or agreeing, but their minds are already focused on what they'll say next. In contrast, when you truly focus without interrupting or rushing to respond, you naturally stand out. In a world where women often feel unheard, giving her your undivided attention is transformative. It's more than just nodding. It's showing her that what she says truly matters. Maintaining eye contact, responding thoughtfully, and asking questions that encourage her to share more will make her feel valued and respected. This level of presence creates a deeper sense of connection. Something remarkable happens when she realizes that you're not just hearing her words, but also understanding and appreciating her thoughts. Try being fully present in your next conversation. Put your phone aside. Keep your mind in the moment. Give your full attention to the person in front of you. By doing this, you not only set yourself apart, but also lay the foundation for a meaningful and deep connection. When you show that you genuinely care about what someone is saying, you create an environment of trust and respect. This, in turn, fosters stronger, more authentic relationships, an invaluable skill in both dating and life. Sixth, Stoic body language, speaking without words. Most communication doesn't come from words, it comes from body language. Before you say anything, your body is already sending a message. Surprisingly, many men are unaware of how much they communicate through gestures, posture, and eye contact, without saying a single word. How you stand, move, and maintain or avoid eye contact all send signals. Women notice immediately. High-value men draw attention not just by what they say, but by how they carry themselves. Are you standing tall or slouching? Are your movements deliberate and calm, or are you fidgety and uncontrolled? Is your eye contact steady and confident, or are you darting your eyes nervously? These seemingly small details make a big difference in how women perceive you. Imagine this: walking into a room without saying a word, yet your presence, your posture, stance, and gaze commands attention. That's the power of body language. The power of Stoic body language. High-value men understand that their presence alone communicates volumes. They don't fidget, slump their shoulders, or avoid eye contact. Stoic body language isn't about showing off. It's about exuding calm, confident control, an unmistakable sign that you're in charge of yourself and unaffected by external noise. Sometimes, silence, paired with the right posture, speaks louder than any words you could say. What your body communicates. Instead of letting your body reflect nervousness or insecurity, high-value men stand tall, move purposefully, and maintain confident eye contact. This sends a clear message to the world: I'm in control, and I'm not easily shaken. Women, who are naturally attuned to visual cues, pick up on these non-verbal signals instantly. If your body language reflects anxiety, insecurity, or doubt, they'll notice right away. But when you project calm confidence through deliberate, measured movements, they feel drawn to the self-assured energy you radiate. One crucial detail often overlooked is pace. Men who rush, whether it's walking quickly, speaking too fast, or making hurried gestures, often come across as anxious or uncertain. High-value men, on the other hand, move slowly and deliberately. Every action they take, from reaching for a drink to adjusting their posture to making eye contact, is done with purpose and confidence. There's no rushing, no frantic energy, This calm, measured pace is a subtle yet powerful display of confidence. How to refine your body language. Stand tall, maintain good posture with your shoulders back and chest open. Make strong eye contact, hold someone's gaze without hesitation, but stay relaxed. Move with purpose, slow down your movements and make them intentional. Avoid fidgeting, keep your hands still and your movements controlled. By slowing down and ensuring that every gesture has meaning, you immediately amplify your presence. When you walk into a room, your body language can set the tone before you even speak. This not only makes you more attractive to women, but also influences how everyone around you perceives you. Your confidence doesn't need to be announced. It's evident in the way you carry yourself. Master your body language, and you'll command respect, attention, and admiration without saying a word. 7th, mastering emotional control. We've all been in situations where emotions run high, tensions escalate, and drama threatens to spiral out of control. Many men fall into the trap of becoming defensive, angry, or worse, letting their emotions dictate their actions. In these moments, they lose control, and that's when they lose the game. In contrast, high-value men don't let their emotions control them. They understand that emotional control is their greatest weapon. This is a trait women are irresistibly drawn to: emotional strength. Women want to know if you can stay calm when things get tough. Think about it. How many men react emotionally to even the smallest of things? It's common. But when you're the man who remains composed and refuses to get swept up in the chaos, you immediately stand out. In a world full of people who crumble under pressure, you become the exception. Why do women test your emotions? When a woman challenges you emotionally, it's not because she wants you to fail. It's her way of testing whether you're the type of man who can handle pressure. She wants to know if you can stand strong in the face of emotional turmoil, or if you'll crumble if you react impulsively, lose your temper, or let your emotions take over. She'll see you as a man incapable of handling stress. But if you stay calm, grounded, and unaffected by the situation, you send a powerful message: I'm not easily shaken. The power of staying calm. In moments of stress, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that you control your emotions. They don't control you. By not reacting emotionally, you show that you have inner strength. A strength no one can take away. Women admire this quality. They feel safe and drawn to a man who can maintain his composure, no matter the circumstances. This trait sets you apart, not just in dating, but in every area of life. When you stay calm, logical, and steady in stressful situations, she'll start to see you differently. You become the man who can handle anything, no matter the circumstances. High-value men understand that emotions are fleeting, and letting them take over often leads to poor decisions. The ability to separate yourself from emotional chaos and remain rational is one of the most attractive qualities you can have. Imagine this scenario. You're in the middle of a heated argument. Instead of raising your voice or becoming defensive, you pause, think, and respond calmly. That shows not just strength, but real strength. And it's rare. The truth is, women want to be with a man who can protect them, not just physically, but emotionally as well. If you're easily swayed by emotions, how can you protect her? What women need to see is steadiness proof that no emotional drama can knock you off balance. However, this doesn't mean ignoring her emotions. It means not letting her emotions dictate yours. When faced with an emotionally charged conversation, resist the urge to react quickly. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself a moment of calm and respond rationally. This approach can completely change how the situation unfolds. You'll find yourself not only in better control, but also gaining respect from those around you. The difference emotional control makes. The ability to rise above emotional chaos is what sets you apart. When you refuse to get swept up in emotional drama, you protect yourself while showing her that you're the man who can safeguard her in any situation. This makes you steady, reliable, and undeniably attractive. 8th, ask thoughtful questions. The secret to understanding others on a deeper level. Most guys make the mistake of asking repetitive surface-level questions like, "What do you do for work?" or "What's your favorite movie?" These types of questions barely skim the surface and rarely lead to meaningful connections. High-value men, however, take a different approach. They go deeper. They ask thoughtful, engaging questions that lead to memorable and impactful conversations. This isn't just about keeping the conversation alive. It's about demonstrating genuine interest. Women are accustomed to shallow, surface-level interactions. So, when you offer something deeper and more meaningful, it surprises and intrigues them. You show that you're not like everyone else, that you're genuinely curious about who she is as a person, what makes her unique, and what defines her. When you ask meaningful questions, you go beyond the obvious, opening up opportunities for her to share her most authentic self. For example, instead of generic questions, try asking, "What's something you've always wanted to do, but haven't had the chance to try?" "What was your biggest dream as a child?" These questions encourage her to reflect and share important parts of her life, things most people never think to ask about. This approach creates a profound sense of connection. When she feels heard, understood, and valued, she's far more likely to remember the conversation and you. It's not just about the exchange of words. It's about the feeling of being truly seen and appreciated in a unique and meaningful way. Skip the small talk. Dig deeper. Ask about her passions. What drives her forward every day? What dreams is she yet to fulfill? These conversations don't just build rapport, they help create a sense of trust and authenticity that both of you can appreciate. Thoughtful questions help her open up, while showing that you're genuinely interested in her as a person. This makes her feel special and sets the stage for a connection that goes far beyond surface-level interactions. 9th, confidence without ego. Confidence is everything, but ego is a destroyer. High-value men understand this balance. They're confident, yet they don't feel the need to prove it to anyone. They don't boast, dominate conversations, or seek external validation. The kind of confidence high-value men exude isn't loud or flashy. It's steady, a quiet assurance that comes from knowing their worth without having to broadcast it. When you carry yourself with this energy, women will naturally take notice. You don't need to tell her, "You're amazing." She'll sense it through your demeanor and the calm way you handle yourself in any situation. One of the biggest mistakes men make is confusing ego with confidence. They believe bragging about their job, car, or status will earn admiration. But in reality, the more you try to prove yourself, the more insecurity you reveal. Women aren't impressed by displays of wealth or status. What truly captivates them is when you don't feel the need to flaunt. When your confidence speaks for itself through how you walk, talk, and act, you naturally stand out. Real confidence isn't about trying to make others see your importance. It's about knowing your value and living in alignment with it. It doesn't need a sales pitch. And that's exactly what makes it so compelling. When you walk into a room already sure of your worth, that quiet assurance is far more attractive than any boastful remark. Women aren't drawn to arrogance. In fact, it often repels them. They can easily sense when someone is overcompensating for insecurity. Women want to be with a man who knows who he is and is comfortable in his own skin without needing to shout it from the rooftops to gain attention. Silent confidence expressed through actions and attitude rather than words makes you stand out in the best possible way. The next time you're tempted to brag or seek validation, take a step back. Instead of letting your ego take over, let your actions speak for themselves. Focus on staying humble and allowing your quiet confidence to shine, the energy that captures respect. Women are drawn to this energy because true confidence doesn't need advertisement. It's unforgettable in its simplicity. When you exude confidence while maintaining humility, you don't just capture attention, you earn respect. And all of this happens naturally, without any forced attempts to impress. 10th, how to end a conversation with elegance. How you end a conversation is just as important as how you start it. This is where many men stumble. They linger too long, thinking that if they keep talking, they'll eventually say something impressive. The truth is, the longer you drag it out, the more likely you are to make things awkward and lose the natural flow. The art of knowing when to walk away. High-value men know when to walk away. They understand there's no need to force or cling to the conversation. Instead of searching for a final compliment, a witty joke, or a perfect moment, they choose to leave at the right time when the conversation naturally reaches its peak. Ending gracefully. Ending a conversation gracefully doesn't mean cutting it off abruptly. It's about reading the situation, sensing when things have hit their high point, and gently wrapping it up before it drags on or becomes dull. When you do this, you not only maintain a relaxed vibe, but also leave a positive impression, making her think, "Wow, he's amazing, I want to know more about him." The power of leaving at the right moment. The power of leaving at the right moment lies in avoiding overextension. That diminishes the conversation's charm. Instead, you leave her curious, wondering about you, and looking forward to the next chance to talk. The final impression matters. Remember, women often recall how a conversation ends. It's the final impression they take away. When you finish with confidence and ease, you not only leave a strong impact, but also reinforce your value without overdoing it. Mastering the exit. Leave her with a smile. Offer a genuine, thoughtful remark that ties back to the conversation. For example, "It's been great talking to you. I'd love to continue this another time." This leaves the door open for future interactions, while ending the current moment on a high note. Remember, a conversation isn't a sprint to impress. It's about creating a moment that lingers in her mind. End with elegance and let her look forward to what's next. In my personal viewpoint, the true value of a man does not lie in his efforts to prove himself to the world, but in his ability to remain composed, self-assured, and aware of his intrinsic worth. An attractive man does not seek external validation or rely on flashy gestures to impress. Instead, he masters his emotions, behaves naturally, and stays steady, no matter the circumstances. Inner strength and genuine confidence, the ability to stay calm during challenging situations or under pressure, is the clearest testament to his inner strength and genuine confidence. This is not only what sets him apart, but also fosters a sense of safety and reliability, qualities that everyone deeply appreciates. The power of connection. Additionally, sincere communication, active listening, and appropriate use of body language enhance his capacity for deep connections with others. There's no need for flowery words or grandiose actions. How you carry yourself and treat others speaks volumes about who you are. True confidence. True confidence doesn't need to be displayed. It shines through in your attitude, the way you solve problems, and how you confront challenges. This not only creates a natural allure, but also affirms that a man's worth is not defined by others' perceptions, but by his own understanding and appreciation of himself. When you end a conversation with confidence, you leave a positive impression and a beautiful memory that stays with her. It makes her think about you afterward. You're not the guy who tries too hard or overstays his welcome. You're the man who knows how to walk away at the right time, gracefully and naturally. The art of ending well. Practicing the art of ending things well is a crucial skill. Knowing when to leave and doing so confidently creates a lasting impact. A soft smile, a warm yet brief goodbye, and a decisive exit are enough to make a difference. The magic of leaving her curious. The magic lies in leaving her curious, wondering about you, thinking about the things left unsaid, and wanting more. It's always better to leave her wanting more, rather than staying too long and letting the magic fade. A statement of control, a graceful and timely conclusion, isn't just a way to maintain attraction. It's a statement that you're someone who knows how to manage situations, and that sense of control is what truly sets you apart. So now you've learned 10 ways to talk to women like a calm and high-value man, inspired by Stoic principles. Always remember, the key isn't just in your words, but in your attitude, your emotional control, and how you handle every situation. Women are naturally drawn to men who don't let the outside world define their worth. Men who are in control of themselves and maintain their composure no matter what. Strive to become that man, confident, composed, and always in charge of yourself. If you truly want to transform, boost your confidence, and become the best version of yourself, hit that subscribe button for the Stoic Station right now. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to explore more of our videos. We'll continue to support you, bringing lessons that sharpen your mindset, build your confidence, and help you live the life you deserve. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.